Good morning, Quadcopter 101 here. What I got for you today is a review of another one of those inverted flippers. This is the UDI U27 from UDI RC. Now, if you look at this quadcopter, it seems to be very well built, very structurally sound. It looks more or less that it can take a beating, and hopefully it won't need to take a beating, but we'll see how well it can fly here today. What you got is it's got a 3.7 volt, I believe it's 380 milliamp. Oh no, it's even larger. Look at this battery thing. It's a big battery, big long battery, 450 milliamp hour battery to give it a lot of power, a lot of flight time. Hopefully, we'll find out how well that does. But if you notice this plug, it has a recessed plug in the back of it for inserting this power plug into. Normally, you have two double wires, and the danger of that being is a lot of people tug on that other wire and tug it off the circuit board. This prevents you from doing that by actually recessing it in there and keeping it in there. It has somewhat pretty lights on the bottom and the top. You got these lights, clear light reflectors in the back, and red light reflectors in the back, and clear light reflectors in the front. The front is the black propellers, and the back is the red propellers. That confuses me sometimes. We'll see how well it does there. Let's go over the controller. Again, this is an inverted flipper. These two buttons here, if you want to do a left inverted flip, you press that one, or right inverted flip, you press that one. If you want to go to high, medium, and low, or beginner, intermediate, and expert, you press down on the left throttle stick. If you want to enter headless mode, one key return, you press this button here. And if you want to calibrate the quadcopter, you bring the put the quadcopter on a flat level surface and bring this down and to the right. So let's go over the flight of the UDI RC and try it out and see how well it performs. First off, let's plug in this power port. As mentioned, it is recessed. And there you go. You got red lights in the black and appears to be bluish white lights in the front. And turning on the transmitter, and it binds after you hear that boop boop boop. And let's bring it up and see how it flies. Any trimming needed? Let's give it a little left trim. Okay, let's go out in the sun and see how it flies. Okay, I'm in beginners. This is its funnels in beginners. Let's go to intermediate. A little bit extreme pitch in intermediate. Oh, this is beginners. I was in intermediate already. Okay, very, very stable. Very stable. Okay, let's try the left flip. Inverted flip. There you go, it's inverted. And the controls don't reverse, which is cool. Press that button again, and it's back to normal. A little bit of vortex ring state. How about a right flip? So yeah, another one of your inverted flyers here, folks. They're coming out like, I don't know what the good analogy is, but there's quite a few of them out here today. Okay. Let's see if it'll take off after that. Yes, it does. Let's try the headless mode. Oh, what did that inverted it. I guess you can select which direction. I'm sorry, this is not headless mode. You press this button, and you can tell it to turn, do a flip, an inverted flip. But how about a forward inverted flip? Yeah. So cool. I thought that was headless mode. It is headless mode. To enter headless mode, you got to, wife and dog here, you got to hold it down for 3 seconds. Let's do another invert. And let's send it upfield. Oh, maybe not. It's kind of getting weak for the folks. going to hold it down and press that button. And it does a 1-key return. It's getting breezier. Let's go to expert. Okay. Can it fight that breeze? Let's find out. Well, overall, it's a reasonable flyer. Seems to be a little bit heavy. Particularly because of that extra frame. But I guess the intent is they want to protect the quadcopter with this extra frame all around it, including, you know, if you look at this thing. Let me land it for a second. I want to show you something. The props are above the prop guards, so in effect you can land and take off inverted, except I can't do it on this field here because of the grass and the rabbit poop all around here. But if you're on a flat surface, you can land inverted and take off inverted with this quadcopter. So these props are pretty well protected inside there. Let's send it back skyward again. And let's just test its maneuverability here. Again, it seems to be a little bit heavy. Somewhat heavy. Because you really got to give it some throttle there. And actually the battery is getting kind of weak right now. It feels a little bit weak. Can be fast flyer. But the UDI U27, do I still have any more power for an inverted flip? Let's find out. Oh yeah. So the advantage of this quadcopter is it's a good inverted flyer. I mean, it inverts real easy. But it also is a little bit heavy, as you see there, which means it can and will enter vortex ring state quite easily because of that weight. When it goes to inverted flight, I guess it goes back to, it seems to have gone back to intermediate or beginner. But it's still flying, and its battery seemed pretty weak right now. Now it says it has 40-meter range. Let's see if that's true. Well, I'm at about 40 meters, so yeah, I'm not going to go after it though. We're letting the wind blow it back here. I got some wind here today, and that battery is done. So this doesn't seem to drop out of the sky when the battery gets weak. It just gets real sluggish, really sluggish. I don't recommend flying it until it doesn't fly anymore, because that'll damage the battery. But that's the UDI U27 inverted flipper. It flies very well upside down, as right side up. It seems to be a little heavy, like I said there. So, but it's a very stable flyer, good for beginners. I recommend beginners flying this, but advanced pilots, you know, the novelty of flying upside down can wear off after a while, especially for advanced pilots. So again, UDI U27, I hope you enjoyed this flight. This is Quadcopter 101, signing out. Just a short night flight of the UDI U27, just to show its night flying ability. Hope you enjoyed the flight. And it takes off inverted when you toss it. There we go. Not the most aerobatic quadcopter, but let's go to high. Not much better at high. You really got to keep it moving to avoid vortex ring state with this. That's about enough. And that's the UDI U27. Hope you enjoyed that flight.